Hello everyone, this is Tricky, and welcome back to another episode of my top 10 creepiest Pokemon fusions. If you haven't seen the first two parts, I highly recommend that you go see them because if you like creepy stuff and if you like Pokemon fusions, you will definitely love them. So in our last episode of our Pokemon fusion series, I first introduced the viewer fusions and it was totally a success, guys. It was amazing. So if you're new to this series, basically you create your own Pokemon fusion and then you send it to my Twitter or you put it in the comment section below. Then I'll pick out 3 of them and they will be featured on each video. So many people participated and I really appreciate it. You guys are so creative. Like, there's crazy things down there, if you know what I mean. I'm kidding. All art credits are in the description below, including all of the viewer fusions. So if you send me one, you have to stick around so you'll be able to see yours. So anyway, let's get started with our viewer fusions from the comment section. From Gary Smith, we have a Darkrai and a Giratina fusion. Type Dark Dragon, ability Petrify. Targeted Pokemon cannot attack on first turn out. Unique move, Destiny Drain. Love it. Next from Farming Furret, Breloom and Flygon. Type Fighting Dragon or Grass Dragon. Ability Shadow Protection and special move Dragon Strike. And the last of our viewer fusions, we got one from Fox Rose. A Zoroark and a Delphox fusion. 2 moves called Dark Flame and Shadow Blitz. So those are this week's viewer fusions, and let me know in the comments below if you would rather this section be at the end of the video or just at the beginning. Just let me know, but with them out the way, let's go ahead and begin our top 10. Taking our number 10 spot, we have a Zubat and a Charmeleon fusion. That mouth. It looks like it could just leech on somebody's face and just cling there, and then it could whip you with its burning tail of death, and it looks like a soul, and I think its tail is my favorite feature of this entire artwork because not only does it look like a burning ball of death, but it honestly has a lot of ghost-like features, and I like the ghostly fire stuff, and I know that Zubat is not a ghost type, but this fusion honestly looks like it would be some sort of ghost in a way. It actually looks like it had eyes at one point because you could kind of see that little detail there, but they just got melted shut. That is pretty unfortunate. The name given to this fusion is Zoomillion, and this thing still freaks me out. Moving on to number 9, we have a Haunter and a Rapidash fusion. Despite this fusion being extremely creepy and its face creeps me out, I would actually ride on the back of this thing because it's honestly really cool looking. Something that I always loved about Haunter is the fact that its hands are not connected to its body, and not a lot of ghost Pokemon actually do that. I just always thought its little claw things were adorable. But in this fusion, the artist actually captured that too. Its hooves or its feet are not actually connected to its body, and that's my favorite feature about it. And I don't know how many videos I've actually specified on how much I love Haunter and how much I think it's adorable, but seriously, the artist did a lovely job on this fusion. It's creepy, but I still love it, and I would actually want to keep it. The name given to this fusion is Haunt Dash, and yeah. Moving on to the more creepier ones, we have a Pincer and a Cubone fusion. This fusion legit looks like some sort of bug zombie thing from hell. I don't like it. It looks like it could chew on your face and it wouldn't even care. And in a way, its body even resembles some sort of like a mummy. That's some sort of freaky demon thing. And I'm pretty sure if you ever encountered it, you would die. It would snap you in half with its horns, or it would chew on you, or it would just do terrible things that I can't really think of right now because it's so freaking creepy. The name given to this fusion is Qzer, and even the name is creepy. I don't like it. Moving on to number 7, we have a Venonat and a Kabutops fusion. Ew, what the heck is that? The sprite doesn't even look that bad. The sprite actually kind of looks cute, but this artist actually put their own twist on it and made it extremely creepy, and I don't like it. It looks like something that would legit chew on you. One of those freaky bugs that would just get underneath your skin. Like, I can imagine this thing being as tall as a human, but at the same time, I can imagine like thousands of them mini size just crawling on you and crawling underneath your skin and doing nasty stuff and just drinking your bodily fluids and stuff like that, because Kabutops does that anyway, so imagine what this thing would do. No. The name given to this fusion is Venotops. Get that thing away. Burn it with fire. But Kabutops is part water. Oh my god, no! Moving on to number 6, we have a Butterfree and a Machoke fusion. You would think a Butterfree fusion would not be creepy in the slightest. I mean, it's a freaking butterfly. It's adorable. It's lovely. But no, you fuse it with this thing, and you get like this thing with no. And the thing that really gets me is that the name given to it is Butterchoke. This thing will just sit there and choke you and just peering into those eyes and then seeing your reflection like 50 billion times because like that's how bug eyes are. You just see yourself and it just happily chokes you. No. And look at those muscles. Look at those freaking biceps. Look at those evil butter abs. I think would just snap your neck. Taking our number 5 spot, we have a Marowak and a Cloyster Fusion. Again, the sprite doesn't even look that bad, but looking at what the artist came up with is absolutely terrifying. Not only is its horn and spike things slightly broken, but there's nasty tentacles coming out. That is nasty. That looks like a shell of death. Can you imagine walking down a beach and just picking up this thing and opening it, and then there's just a skull and then tentacles coming out and it just forces your head in there and just snaps you? I'm sorry, I have a very scary imagination, but this fusion is honestly freaky. And there's black goo coming out too. The name given to this fusion is Marowak. I don't like it. Moving on to number 4, we have a Nope Fusion and a Nope Fusion. This is the full of Nope. What is that? Why would you want him? Why? No, stop. Moving on to number 3, we have a Marowak and a Rapidash Fusion. It's very hard to make a Rapidash Fusion look really bad and too creepy, but this is terrifying, but I love it so much. This is one of the best Rapidash fusions that I've ever seen. Of course, it looks like it could ride you straight into the pits of hell and smile about it because it's kind of smiling right there. Well, then again, it doesn't have lips anymore because it's skin kind of burnt off, but whatever. I love the details in it. It fits. It looks like it would be a boss from a video game. I love it. The name given to this fusion is Marowak. Taking our number 2 spot, we have a Pincer and a Jinx fusion. Do you realize the amount of nope that comes with this lovely? No, it's not even lovely. This is a terrible. No. Have you guys ever seen the movie Teeth? Never mind. I don't even know why I brought up. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what to say about this fusion because by far, this is one of the creepiest fusions I've ever seen in my life. And what would suck for dudes is that they get so drunk, they get with this beautiful woman and they wake up and they see that next to them. No, I feel sorry for that. It looks like a cockroach mixed with a grandma mixed with death and Satan and bad things. I don't even remember why I didn't put this as number 1. I don't like this thing at all. The name given to this fusion is Pix or Pinks or something. I can't even see the name. We're gonna go with Pinks because that's actually kind of funny sounding. But anyway, before I reveal number 1, I just want to remind you guys to follow me on Twitter to send me your viewer fusions and just to keep up with everything and to check out the rest of the fusion series. The playlist will be in the description below. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and everything like that. And I love you guys. And I'm stalling just to be a butt. But anyway, taking our number 1 spot is a Chandelure and a Conkeldurr fusion. This one is creepy on a whole new level. Of course, there's the creepy thing in a dress, but let's just remember the ability that Chandelure has, which is stealing somebody's soul and burning it for eternity. So, ghost fighting type Pokemon with that face, it legit looks like a demon of some sort. And can you imagine that thing following you around? And in its own little way, it kind of looks like a Shinigami. It would actually fit in Death Note because it legit looks like one. I do like the large candles in the back because that effect is really cool. But despite it being very creepy, the design of it is actually really well thought out. And it is really cool in its own little way. But I would not want to be cornered by it. I do not want to wake up and see this in my face and it's just full of nope. I don't know how many times I've said that, but legit. But anyway, that is our top 10 creepiest Pokemon fusions, episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope that everyone joins me in our next fusion video. I have a lot of video ideas for you guys, so I hope you guys subscribe. Be sure to leave a like. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Children